Have you ever wondered what would happen if your heart suddenly betrayed you and no one was around to help? Imagine this. You're at home, alone, maybe sipping tea or scrolling your phone, and out of nowhere, something feels off. A strange pressure in your chest, maybe a shortness of breath. Would you know what to do? Every year, thousands of people face this terrifying scenario, a heart attack, alone. And what you do in the next few minutes can mean the difference between life and death. But here's the truth. Surviving a heart attack when you're alone is possible. You don't need to be a doctor. You don't need fancy equipment. You just need to act fast and know exactly what to do. In this video, we're going to walk you through 7 life-saving steps that could keep your heart beating long enough for help to arrive. Some of these are simple, some are surprising. And the last few, they're the ones that could truly save your life, but most people forget them. Stay with me, because what you learn today could save your tomorrow. Step 1. Recognize the symptoms, not just in your chest, but throughout your body. Most people expect the dramatic, crushing chest pain, often portrayed in movies. But in reality, heart attacks often begin with much subtler symptoms that are easy to overlook until it's too late. Look for a deep, uncomfortable pressure or squeezing sensation in the center of your chest. It might feel like something heavy is pressing down on you, or like your chest is slowly filling with cement. The pain may come and go, misleading you into thinking it's nothing serious. But if it lasts more than a few minutes or returns repeatedly, don't ignore it. Other early symptoms can include shortness of breath, even without chest pain, pain in the arm, shoulder, neck, jaw, or back, lightheadedness, nausea, dizziness, or a cold sweat. For older adults and women, the pain may feel more like pressure in the back or stomach rather than in the chest. For example, Liam, 74, was sitting at his kitchen table when he felt a strange tightness under his collarbone, similar to heartburn. But he noticed he couldn't take a full breath and his hands were sweating. He remembered that not all heart attacks start with obvious pain, so he took action. That decision may have saved his life. Your body whispers before it screams. If you wait for that classic chest-clutching moment, it might already be too late. So if something feels off, especially if it includes pressure, shortness of breath, or fatigue, don't tough it out or dismiss it as indigestion. Treat every warning sign seriously. Your life may depend on it. Step 2. Call emergency services immediately. As soon as you suspect a heart attack is beginning, your next move is to call 911 without hesitation. Don't wait to see if symptoms go away. Don't drive yourself. Don't assume you're overreacting. Calling emergency services is the fastest and most effective way to stay alive. Every minute matters. The longer your heart is starved of oxygen, the greater the damage. When you call 911, trained professionals begin preparing the moment they're dispatched. They'll bring life-saving equipment, medication, and the skills needed to revive you if your heart stops. If symptoms worsen quickly, which they often do, you won't be able to help yourself. Driving is extremely dangerous during a heart attack. You could lose consciousness and delay critical treatment. Consider Ava, 78. She felt an ache in her left shoulder followed by nausea and a cold sweat. She wanted to call her son, but then remembered a nurse once told her, "If you think you're having a heart attack, call 911 first, talk to your family later." She did. By the time the ambulance arrived, her symptoms had intensified, but the team was ready to act. That call saved her life. You don't have to be certain it's a heart attack to call 911. Dispatchers prefer responding to a false alarm rather than arriving too late. Make sure your phone is always within reach. If you can't speak clearly, use your phone's emergency call feature. Many phones have shortcuts to call 911 even when locked. Learn how to use it. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss our next video. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs and empowers. Now, let's keep going. Step 3. Chew an aspirin, slowly and calmly. After calling 911, the next powerful action is surprisingly simple. Chew an aspirin. Not swallow, chew. Do it slowly, even if your hands are shaking. If you have a 325 milligrams aspirin, and you're not allergic or on a blood thinner, this step can greatly improve your survival chances. Aspirin thins the blood, slowing or stopping the growth of the clot that's blocking your artery. Chewing it gets it into your system faster than swallowing. While it's best not to take aspirin on an empty stomach, during a heart attack the benefits far outweigh the risks. Do not take coated or delayed release aspirin, though if it's all you have, chew it anyway. Take Lucas, age 72. He felt a tightness moving from his chest to his neck. He remembered he had aspirin in the kitchen, chewed one, and waited for help. His cardiologist later said that single action likely reduced heart damage significantly. If you live alone, keep aspirin easily accessible, in your nightstand, kitchen, wallet. Check the expiration date and let the family know where to find it. This tiny act is backed by science and used by emergency responders everywhere. In those critical first minutes, it might be what saves your life. Step 4. Sit or lie down to protect your heart. Once you've called for help and taken aspirin, your next job is simple. Stop moving. Sit or lie down in a comfortable and safe position. Do not try to walk, gather things, or unlock doors unless absolutely necessary. Any movement increases your heart's workload, and right now, your heart needs rest. Sit with your back supported, feet flat, and arms resting loosely. If feeling lightheaded, lie on your side with your head elevated. Doing nothing isn't a sign of weakness. It's doing exactly what your body needs. The stillness helps stabilize your heart and preserves oxygen. Amelia, 81, felt pressure across her chest, and her first instinct was to clean the kitchen. But she remembered her doctor's advice: if it's your heart, sit down. Everything else can wait. She sat in her recliner and waited for help. That decision likely prevented her from going into full cardiac arrest. If symptoms hit, don't try to finish chores. Stop, sit, or lie down, and breathe slowly. Keep your spine supported to make breathing easier. The more relaxed you are, the less effort your heart needs to make. Step 5. Unlock your door for emergency responders if you're able and it's safe. Unlock your front door after calling 911. This small act can save crucial time. Paramedics are trained to break in, but it adds delay, causes damage, and may even risk injury if you're near the door, especially if you live alone in a gated community or apartment. Think through these logistics now. Is your address visible? Can someone access a spare key? Is your door easy to unlock from the inside? Michael, 76, experienced this firsthand. He called 911, chewed aspirin, and unlocked his door within 2 minutes. Paramedics said that single action gave them access 30 seconds faster, without forcing entry. If you're not stable enough to reach the door, don't risk it. But if you're close, go ahead and unlock it. You might also consider a smart lock with remote access, a medical lockbox with a spare key. These small preparations send a clear message: you've done your part, now help can do theirs. Step 6. Use speakerphone or medical ID features. While you wait, your phone becomes your lifeline. Switch to speakerphone. This keeps your hands free and reduces physical strain, while allowing responders to hear you and your environment more clearly. In case you lose the ability to talk, emergency personnel can still assess your condition from the sounds they hear. Also, every smartphone today has an emergency medical ID feature. On iPhones, it's accessible from the lock screen. Android phones have similar tools. These features store critical info: age, allergies, medications, medical conditions, emergency contacts. Set it up today. It takes less than 5 minutes. Angela, 79, passed out right before help arrived. But thanks to her phone's medical ID, paramedics knew she was diabetic and allergic to penicillin. They avoided a dangerous mistake and notified her daughter using her emergency contact. Your phone can quite literally speak for you when you can't. If you're still here, comment number 6 below to let us know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps us keep making helpful content. Let's move to the final step. Surviving a heart attack alone isn't just about luck. It's about preparation, awareness, and calm action. These 7 steps: recognizing warning signs, calling 911, chewing aspirin, sitting or lying down, unlocking your door, using your phone's features, and slowing your breathing, form a life-saving chain. Each buys you time, gives you control, and shows that even alone, you're not powerless. Heart attacks can feel isolating, but these steps empower you with tools, knowledge, and a plan. What stood out to you today? Was there a step you hadn't considered? or now see differently? Reflect on how to apply this to your life and share it with loved ones. It could save theirs too. Leave a comment below with one thing you learned and how you'll use it. Your thoughts inspire us. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us create content to inform and inspire. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.